Hey you guys, it's Shamira, aka Mimi. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. So you guys, this is a surprise and random pick a card. And this pick a card will be a three-option pick a card on what do your lovers, love interests, dates, and crushes think about you, the good versus the bad, okay? I don't know what made me do this topic, but I'm just feeling it, okay? I'm in the mood for some fun. So this should be a fun pick a card, you guys. So sit back and relax and try to take this with a grain of salt. Do not look at it as a negative. If you guys hear something you don't want to hear about yourself, okay? That could be true. I want you guys to really look at this as something that is fun, okay? Don't take it personal. So please visit the description box below and choose the number or emoji of the pile that is calling out to you the most, okay? So I'm going to do the good from the fairy oracle deck, okay? Almost like the fantasy of how these people are viewing you. And I'm going to use the Pleiadian oracle deck as the reality of you, maybe the negative of you, okay? Really not negative, when you guys is in, but sometimes when people settle down into the reality of other people, they can sometimes look at it as a negative, like, oh, I didn't realize that about this person. So, and I might use some mini tarot to clarify, okay? So I'm gonna take a sip of my water. I need some. It's hot in here, you guys. It's like 74 degrees up in here. I don't know if I just have my air on. I'll be sweating my ass off, okay? While I'm reading these cards. So I already started Paul 1, but my computer had cut off because it died. Okay, I had to start all over again. So it's plugged up and everything. So hopefully no distractions, okay? No interruptions. So Paul 1, the good, okay, I did pull from my fairy oracle deck, okay? And what I got for you, Paul 1, is moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible, okay? So Paul 1, how your lovers and crushes and people who are romantically interested in you, when it comes to romance, when it comes to you, they see you as a emotional nurturer. It's something about you guys' energy. You don't necessarily have to be a water sign. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I was feeling that Pisces and Cancer. You seem to reassure people about whatever they're going through. You kind of connect with them on that emotional level, okay? So most people who are attracted to you, they in some way may have some sort of hostile, I'm sorry you guys, I burped. They might have some sort of hostile emotions or a hostile personality. They could be a little more aggressive or not as calm as you guys are. So you may tend to attract these type of people if you guys haven't noticed. Maybe you are the type of person who is really gentle, okay, really calm, quiet almost. I wouldn't say shy, but I would say quiet. You guys are like the type of person who likes to reside in your own energy. But you may run into a lot of people or find out that a lot of people who are not like you are very attracted to you. They may be a little boisterous and loud, but that can in some way turn you guys off. But the way you guys are, it kind of attracts them to you. It doesn't turn them off. I feel like you are the element that they feel like they need in their life. Okay. So if you are a water dominant sign, you may be any sun sign, okay, but in your chart, you may be full of a lot of water. Okay. You definitely may be full of a lot of water. I'm seeing specifically Pisces and Cancer. Okay. You may like to spend a lot of time to yourself, just maybe ruminating on certain things or calming your own self, calming your own energy. You guys are highly emotionally intelligent. I really don't see you guys having loud outbursts or breaking down a lie. You could have experienced that in the past, but I really don't see you guys being that type of way. I feel like you are a master of your emotions, okay? So because you guys master your emotions, you tend to exude this type of emotional understanding for other people and what they're going through. So that's the reason why you guys can show up for other people the way you do. And people can energetically pick up on this, okay? So they feel really safe and comfortable talking to you. They may even find it really natural and really comforting to come to you. It's really easy for people to come to you and tell you their problems. And I'm seeing that when they tell you their problems and you guys listen and you guys sit there and understand them with your nurturing energy, they tend to look at that as you guys you being the perfect person for them. In a loving relationship, okay? They kind of in some way fantasize about you being that perfect partner. So, even if you guys are not particularly attracted to these people who come to you, they're definitely attracted to you guys, okay? So they could harbor some sort of secret obsession with you, okay? These secret crushes, because I feel like you guys get a lot of secret crushes, okay? Just by being who you are, just by being comforting and nurturing, or being that person. You may be that person who people can consider that ear, the ear to listen to their problems, the ear to listen to what they're going through. Okay. And you don't judge. Okay. You really don't judge. I'm hearing you also have a soft demeanor about you, not only, you guys' ability to listen attentively, but you also have a really, I would say, soft and quiet element to you. Okay. You may have a soft voice or a gentle voice or really soothing voice. Okay, it's a baritone to you guys' voice that kind of gets people. Okay, and I'm also hearing that you guys listen to listen, not to respond. So you may also speak. Your speaking is kind of limited. Okay, I really don't see you guys are the type of person who is constantly talking and blah 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 blah, or just preaching to people. You guys listen, and you may say like or respond to people or give people advice in one sentence. Okay, I'm hearing one sentence or I don't know why I'm hearing one sentence or less. Okay, you guys are the type of person to once again talk people here head off, okay, or talk their ears off, or give them lectures about what they're doing wrong. You guys can take in what they're telling you, take in their experience, and just validate them, okay, in some way. So your lovers, your dates and stuff like that, when they get through, communicating with you or interacting with you, they feel a sense of relief that they were able to, I would say, tackle certain emotions within themselves. And I'm also hearing that these type of people who come to you, I said in the beginning that they may be the opposite of you. They may be really hostile. They may be a little more boisterous than you are, a little more outgoing and extroverted. They may be a little more talkative. It's something about them, their aggression, their level of aggression when they are near you. Um, in some way, they seem to calm down a lot. Okay, they can't really understand why, or they can't explain why. It's like one look at you, looking into their eyes. You guys may be the type of person who likes to gaze into people's eyes while they're talking to you, and it kind of makes them feel uncomfortable at first. But the more you guys sit and listen and don't respond, don't say anything else, you kind of bring them into this comfortable energy where they feel like they can be vulnerable. So people who are not naturally vulnerable, who are not naturally open, feel like you guys are like the perfect space and place to make them feel that comfortability. Okay. All right. You guys in some way kind of bring things out of them and they didn't quite know was there. Okay. Certain emotions, certain traumas that they have not told anyone else. Okay. And they in some way look at this type of interaction with you as a special connection. They feel like they kind of developed, or you guys have created a special, I would say, bond or a level of intimacy with them. Okay, where they end up looking at you guys' ability to listen to them and hold that safe space for them as love. Okay, so they definitely can feel love from you, or they feel like they are in love with you. So, like I said, you guys might have certain people around you who you are not, in some way attracted to, but they're definitely attracted to you based on you guys showing up for them in a certain way. They may develop a love type of relationship for you, but secretly. Okay, I don't know why I was stuttering. They might even stutter or get nervous around you. I feel like the more interactions that they have with you, um, the more they seem to fall in love with you. They seem to become a little self-conscious about themselves. They kind of put you up on a pedestal where they feel like they have to show up to you in a certain way. They got to be on their best behavior. So you guys do know how to tame and calm. I'm hearing the wildest beast or the wildest behaviors in other people, okay? The wildest energy in other people, okay? And like I said, this is more of the fantasy side of you, of what people look at you, how people look at you, what they think of you. Um, this is not truly the, the full reality of you, because some of you guys could look at yourself as, of course, being this way sometimes, but you guys kind of know your personal side, or your personal self. You know that you are not perfect, and just because you come off this way in this moon energy, but does not mean that you don't have your own demons, or you guys are facing your own problems in life. Okay, so once again, this is the good side of you, Power One. Okay, let's get in the reality side of you that may come off as a negative to these people. Okay, how do people, your crushes, your lovers, your dates, how do they view you? How do they see you? What they think of you when it comes to the reality of you? When people actually get to know you, okay? Imagination. So once again, when I get this imagination, I do, and it's kind of blue. How blue everything is, it makes me think of Neptune, which is associated with Pisces energy. Okay, I was picking up on that. Okay, and that is 42. And 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, and 6 is all about balance. All right, harmony, cooperation, and also the 6th house. Okay, work, health, routine. Okay, so Power One, how people look at you, how your dates, your crushes, your lovers look at you, the reality side of you. They feel like you guys can sometimes get stuck up in you guys' imagination, your head. Even though you guys come off like this, okay, sometimes people may feel like you overdo it. Okay, you may even have this thing about you where you are too understanding. You guys are too calm, where people don't quite know who you are. You guys come off a little elusive, like high above the clouds. Or you guys always are caught daydreaming, okay, and stuff like that. So even though you guys, like I said, have this thing about you that is calming, nurturing, understanding about other people, you always seem to be not there mentally and emotionally sometimes. Okay, like I said, people may talk to you, you might gaze at them and look at them sometimes, and you don't really say too much. Okay, you really don't have too many words to say. They can sometimes, you get a few people who might internalize this, of you guys not being as open with your feedback. Okay, when they ask you certain things, or after they tell you a certain story, you guys really don't say much. You kind of give them like 2-word advice or 1-sentence advice. They may feel like you guys are just not, you're not really connected to them like they want you to be. Maybe emotionally you guys are connecting to them, but mentally they feel like you guys are just not there. You could be caught gazing off at a distance, and I'm like, is this person even listening to me? They feel like you guys might zone out a little bit, okay, while they are, telling you guys about certain things. So they may look at you guys as being too wrapped up in your own self, in your own world, that you guys um, are not, you guys are not, I would say, anchored in reality. Okay, and I was definitely getting that in some way with this moon energy, with this water. I was getting heavy Pisces. I kept saying Pisces, Pisces and Cancer. Okay. So there's like, is this person really listening to me? I mean, am I just really talking to myself? I mean, how is this person thinking about me? Once again, it's something about you guys not giving, I would say, a certain amount of feedback to these people to make them believe this about you, or to think this about you. Okay, they could feel like you guys, the reality of you, that you are always up in your imagination. Maybe you guys aren't as anchored as they will love you guys to be, and your connection with them. Okay, it's something about you guys being distant from people, because I'm seeing that people may once again be attracted to you. They could feel like you guys have some sort of bond or connection, but in reality, they feel like this person hasn't expressed to me that they feel the same way. They haven't confirmed to me what they think about me. Is this person, judging me or something like that? Does this person feel like they're above me? It's something about the way you guys see things, okay? The perspective you guys have about these certain people is kind of to them a little off-putting sometimes, because they really do feel like you guys may be yeah, you may be off thinking about something else and not them. Okay, so they can in some way take it personal, and then they can find themselves, if they are behaving a certain way around you or showing up a certain way, like I said, um, they may start behaving a certain way, maybe not feeling like they are themselves around you. They feel like they have to show up as a different person around you or be on their best behavior, not because you guys told them to, it's because they feel like they need to, okay, in order to impress you. And if you guys don't react or respond in a certain way to them, or kind of, I would say, show them a certain level of affection or affinity towards them, they may internalize this and look at it like you guys are acting funny, or you guys don't find them as interesting, as you guys maybe have other things on your mind or things you ought to think about or indulge in than them. Okay, I'm not saying you guys are actually like this, but this is how they are viewing the reality of you, and it comes off as the negative sides of you. This is the negative things that they think of you. Okay, once again, pile one. So do not take it personal. Okay, they're like, this person ain't listening to me. They're head all up in the clouds. You know, they're always off doing something. Or um, you guys, they may even catch you being this way with other people, not just them. So they quickly realize that whatever feelings and emotions they were feeling towards you in a romantic way, if you guys do not reciprocate that, was only in their imagination. So they might blame you as not being real, okay? Or not coming off as being real, or not being honest about who you are. Okay, so it's a lot of projection from other people, from your lovers and stuff like that. They may feel like you guys are just a fantasy. The way you are, who you are, is just all in their imagination. And that you guys put on a nice act or something like that, but it's really not your fault. And I'm seeing that most of these people, I'm getting heavy crushes and stuff like that. Maybe even your dates, maybe even your lovers, you might have got accused um, of being fake, okay, or not being real, or not being grounded in reality when it comes to these people. Like I said, because you guys don't showcase a certain level of, I don't know, like a reciprocation. Okay, maybe you guys are not verbalizing or confirming that you feel a certain way about them. They kind of in some way accuse you of being fake or being dishonest or just leading them on. So they definitely could accuse you of that, part one. And you're like, what? That's not what it is. Why do I have to say it out loud? You know, I love you because I listen to you. I'm there for you. I'm comforting you. But they're like, no, it's not enough. So you get a lot of projected emotions and stuff from other people. And I'm hearing, particularly with crushes, some of you guys don't even know certain people have crushes on you. So if you guys don't treat them a certain way, it's really not your fault. I don't want you guys to feel a need to explain yourself to your crushes and stuff like that. Because if they don't let it be known, they don't verbalize it themselves, and they're holding a secret crush or a secret romantic feeling towards you because you guys are an empathic or sympathetic, compassionate, and empathetic person, and they fell in love with those traits, you know, it's definitely not your fault if you don't know. Okay. It's something about, like I said, secret feelings and emotions. You guys get people um, to open up in a certain way that they would never have opened up to anyone else. You get them to feel, and I would say acknowledge, okay, certain traumas or certain emotions that they have been harboring, okay? It is not your fault that you make these people feel this way. It's not your fault that you are able to stir up these emotions in other people, okay? And they want someone to blame because some of them, it happens so quickly, it happens so fast that they aren't able to, you know, they aren't able to handle those things. They aren't able to cope with those emotions that quickly. So they need someone to blame. They need some explanation of why they're feeling that way. And like I said, it's a lot of projection. Like, you made me this way. You made me tell you this. You tricked me and stuff like that. So yeah, you stir up a lot of emotions in other people. Okay. Power one, and your exes. I say your exes. Oh my gosh, not your exes, but you may have exes who look at you in this way. So, and your lovers, your crushes, your romantic interests, you know how to bring forth those emotions and that vulnerability that they didn't quite know that they possess. Okay. Sometimes you get a positive reaction, they do appreciate it. but they also are a little upset that you were able to do that, or you were able to bring that up out of them. Okay. Yeah, things that they were trying to hide. You guys seem to reveal those things effortlessly. Okay. You get them to delve into their imagination and their emotions, and get them wrapped so much up in your fantasy. Okay. What they feel like your fantasy, they can in some way lose themselves. Okay. And they're like, how was this person able to control me as much as they did? And I don't really feel like you guys do this on purpose. They always have a choice, so they really can't blame any actions that they have taken because of you onto you. Okay, everyone has free will. So yeah, Power One. That is what your lovers, your crushes, and your romantic interests, okay, think of you, the good versus the bad. All right. So I hope you guys like this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and thank you guys so much for vibing with me, for watching, and I will definitely will see you guys next time. Bye. So how to, what do your lovers, your crushes, or romantic interests think about you? What are the good things they think about you? How do they truly see you? Okay. Oh, that is too many cards. I'm going to take the first card that popped out. I didn't see it. Ooh, Powtu, inner child. The fairy of playfulness reminds you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Okay. So, how to what your lovers, okay, your crushes and your love interests think of you. They think of you as a big ass child, okay, not in a bad way. So don't kind of look at it like that. You guys, in some way, bring out the best side of them. You bring out that playful side in them. It's something about you. Maybe you guys love to crack jokes, or you guys love to do silly things. Okay, I don't know why I see you may be the type of lover who loves to spend time outdoors. You like to maybe go to silly dates and stuff like that. I see playgrounds, or like batting cages. I see like parks and stuff. Okay, you might go swimming on your first day. You guys are definitely the type of people who love to get your body moving. So you may be a fire sign. I'm seeing fire and earth. Okay, or fire and air, because I wasn't really getting Earth. If it is an Earth sign, I would say Taurus. Okay, maybe a Taurus with some fire and air placements. I'm seeing Gemini in particular, so Taurus, Gemini, and I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so you guys could have those signs, those particular signs heavily in your chart. Okay, but I'm seeing a Mars sign. You could have a Mars in your fifth house. Okay, I see when you guys do play, you guys love to play hard. So you kind of get people, your lovers, your exes. I see you say exes. Oh my gosh, it's the second pile said exes. But I'm hearing that if you do have exes, they are considered lovers and stuff like that, or romantic interests. They always remember you guys' playful side, the fact that they were able to open up in that way with you. And sometimes it's only with you, okay? So they may look back on the relationship and think to themselves, like, this person was so fun, I miss them. They could feel a little nostalgic when it comes to you, Paul, too. And they could want to call you guys up and maybe even have a certain play date with you. Okay, it's really crazy. They may not want to have a romantic relationship with you, but they may want to maybe go to a park with you. I'm hearing if you guys do go to parks and stuff like that, maybe walk your dogs together. I'm hearing you guys are the type of person who will be caught in the park doing cartwheels and flips and shit, okay? Or you might be the type of person who you may go to a park and wanna, I would say, swing for the from the jungle gym, okay? Or even I would say on the swings, okay? Me personally, I love the swings, okay? You will see my big ass on the swings, but you guys, we love swings too. It's something about being in the air. You see how she's like tossing that baby up in the air, like wee, okay? All right, and the fairies flying, so it makes me think of air, okay? And the green makes me think of the earth, okay? And this right here, this little bit of orange, that's that fire. You definitely light a playful fire in your lovers, in your crushes, and in your potential love interest. Okay, they love this playful side to you. They love that you guys are able to be yourself. You are able to connect with your inner child and not be ashamed. Some people love to shame other people for playing and being silly and being goofy, like, oh my god, you're a goof, you're a clown. But it's like, lighten the fuck up. Life is not that serious. Okay, you guys definitely know how to have fun, and when you play and when you have fun, you play hard, okay? It feels really nice to be in your energy pile too. Okay, I definitely see you guys cracking jokes and stuff. And if you guys do go on dates, you are not afraid to look silly or look goofy or to make like certain faces. I don't know why I see you guys going on a first date with someone and you guys may be holding hands in the park, skipping and shit like that. Not really worried about how other people are going to view you. And it feels really good. Okay, it feels like a breath of fresh air. That is how people who are interested in you romantically, your lovers, your crushes and stuff like that, this is what they think of you when they interact with you, maybe on a date, or maybe when they interact with you in a romantic way. They realize that you are definitely a breath of fresh air. You guys are a safe space or safe zone for them to just act crazy, act wild, act as silly as they want to be, because you guys will not judge them. Okay, and it feels really great. It feels safe. Okay, Paul too. You bring out the inner child in them. And they may even tell you like certain things about themselves they haven't told anyone else. They may tell you guys about their certain activities as a child. Okay, they kind of, like I said, go back to those nostalgic moments, and they may tell you like, hey, I used to love doing this as a child. I used to love coming here as a child. I used to love eating these as a child. And you guys will in some way connect with them in that way. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys share a certain meal from a place from their childhood, and you guys will just like love it, and they love that you guys are loving it. Like, damn, I'm able to bring this person into this part of my world. This person makes me feel special, or this person is special to me. Okay, Paul. So I'm seeing that people love who you are. You might be a type of person who, any other time you guys can be a serious person, maybe really laid back. I'm seeing Taurus. Okay, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag, those signs. You may be really serious most of the time, but when it comes to interacting with them, okay, on a romantic level, whether it be crushes and exes and, potential lovers and dates and stuff like that, um, you just do something to them. You do something to them, and I can't quite explain it. Okay, even if you guys don't work out in a romantic way, like I said, I keep seeing people inviting you to party with them, to have fun with them, to do crazy little silly shit with them. Maybe go to a jungle gym. I'm seeing urban air. If you guys have ever been urban air, like Hyper Kid Zone and stuff like that, of course, you guys may go to places like that. You're not a kid, but people will catch your ass at places like that. You guys jump in, bouncing everywhere. You may be a person who is caught in the play ball pit. Okay. Oh my gosh. But, oh my gosh. All those damn cards fell. You guys, hold on. I was not ready for that. Okay. You guys will be the person. Hold on. You guys will be the person to, I don't know why I'm seeing, if you are the type of person who loves to have fun, you like to, jump into your inner child and stuff like that with other people. You may also have faced incidents where you guys went somewhere where it was only supposed to be children, and you guys may have gotten put out, okay? And for some reason, I don't know why people remember certain things like that about you, okay? It's really funny. So you guys, is when they look back at their interaction with you, their date with you, they always have a funny or silly story to tell about you and what you have done. Okay, so you definitely create lasting memories in other people's minds about you. Okay, the good when they think about you. So yeah, so let's I was not ready. So let's go into the reality of you. Okay, let's hold on to your seats, okay, with this one, because this seems like such a great energy. And I feel like also with you, Paul, too, when your lovers and crushes are around you, no matter what you guys are saying, you guys can tell the corniest jokes. Sometimes they laugh because it's so fucking corny. Like, this person just out here telling these corny ass jokes and they're not afraid to tell it. They may laugh at you, okay? They feel like you guys got a great sense of humor, or you guys just know how to bring out the humor in them. You guys may understand their humor. You guys' sense of humor, it kind of depends on the person you guys are interacting with. So you guys seem to match a lot of people's sense of humor, whether it be lighthearted, goofy, or just like really dark and stuff like that. You guys just seem to tickle them. Okay, you kind of tickle them in a deep way. Okay, so they can't help but smile at you, or they can't help but laugh whenever you guys are around them. Okay, they'll always have a smile on their freaking face when it comes to you, and you guys are like, these people are fucking crazy. No, it's because they kind of adore you. Okay, they kind of look at you as this, oh my gosh, brightening up their day. You guys come off as the sun. Okay. So when it comes to the reality of you, how do your lovers, your crushes, okay, your love interests, how do they see you? This is going to be the reality of you, what they may deem as the negative side of you. So I don't want you guys to take this personal, or look at it like, oh my God, they're coming for me. How can they think that of me? Oh, it popped right up. You guys saw that? Okay. Oh my gosh. 21 mothership. Okay. And that is when you reduce that down, 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay. With this mothership, oh my gosh. I'm also hearing that you guys may not come off like this all the time. It was something that I said about you guys. Most of the time, I don't think you guys are like in a playful state. You guys only show this playful side of yourself. Okay, something about Saturn. When I see this mothership, I think of parenting. Okay, and I got this dark feeling. Okay, you see how this light is like shining on this person. You see their shadow. Okay, and it's all this darkness. Okay, all around. It's something about you guys. You may restrict yourself. You may parent yourself or mother yourself when it comes to how you're allowing yourself to behave. Okay. Sometimes also I'm seeing that you guys may do this to other people. It's something about you, Paul, too, where you have this thing where you say, it's a time and a place for everything. I can be serious, but I can also be silly and connect with my inner child, but it's definitely a time and a place. This type of energy may attract a lot of immature people. You may attract people with the Peter Pan syndrome, people who do not want to grow up, or people who always want to be in this type of energy all the time. Sometimes, you guys, for you, Pal too, it could be really, really draining to always be in this inner child energy, or to function in this energy all the time, every day, all day. So you guys may have this thing about you where you do censor yourself, you do parent yourself. It's something about that Saturn placement. So you might have a Saturn in Sag or Capricorn. Um, yeah, it's something about you guys restricting yourself sometimes, or allowing yourself to be restricted because it has to be some sort of balance. That this inner child sometimes get restless, or they may get restless, but it's a time and place for them to rest. Okay, if you guys understand what I'm saying, Paul, too. So you guys may reparent yourself or tell yourself it's enough, and you may put up a blockage, or you may put up a censor on how much time you're allowed to be in this energy with other people. So once in a while, you may pull this part of yourself back, and you may come off a little more serious to other people around you. And sometimes you guys may do it abruptly, okay, and not give people warnings. So they may look at you as being a little flaky. It's something about that Gemini side, okay, where you guys are really, like I said, serious sometimes, but then you're very, very playful, but only with certain people or in certain settings when you guys feel like you need to. It's something about when I work responsibly, not hard. I work responsibly. I work smart. But when I play hard because I deserved it, Okay. So when you guys do pull yourself back, Paul, too, and you kind of, become a little more reserved in your energy, people don't understand it. They're like, how can this person be so playful, be so kiddish, silly, and goofy as hell with me, but at other times they kind of hold themselves back and they're like kind of hard to connect with. Okay, what's wrong with this person? So they may look at you kind of as being a person who is flaky, or you may be a little too harsh with yourself or even with others. I'm seeing you guys may even tell people, stop being childish, or okay, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Okay. And I don't feel like you guys are doing this on purpose. I do feel like you guys do have boundaries, and there's nothing wrong with you guys having boundaries on how much energy you're willing to give. Like I said, at some point, even though you are a funny person, a silly person, you know how to engage in this inner child energy. You also know that it is a time and a place, and also you have other responsibilities in life and things you have to tend to that sometimes you can't do that in your inner child energy. Okay, so you do have to be a responsible person, a serious person, and you may have a certain boundary. And people, you may even attract people, like I said, who have a Peter Pan syndrome, who do not know how to be this way. They have not learned how to be responsible, so they may make um, poor decisions because they're constantly in their inner child energy, or they may do something that's inappropriate that may rub you the wrong way, or it may be a little too much, okay, for you. And you guys will quickly notice this, will put up a healthy boundary with these people, and they look at it as you guys being a killjoy. Okay, so when they really see the reality of you, when you guys are not in this energy 24/7, they may look at you as being a killjoy, or being a flaky person, or a bipolar person. Like, but yesterday you liked my joke, but yesterday you wanted to go to the park, but yesterday you wanted to do this, and you're like, yeah, but this ain't yesterday. This is another day. I have work to get to. The fuck, I gotta go back home. I got responsibilities. I gotta, when I see the mothership, I do think of home also. Okay. You got to get back to the reality of your life. Okay. You can't be like this all the time. Okay. And most people, the crushes and stuff like that, the love interest, the dates, when they see the side of you, it comes on very suddenly. Okay. They really don't know how to take it. So they can kind of demonize you or dehumanize you in some way, because you guys aren't tending to or catering to what they feel like they need out of you. Okay. So I'm definitely seeing, when they see the reality of you, it could look like a really negative thing. Okay. They could look at you as being like I said, a killjoy or a square, or just a person who kind of censor themselves. You guys don't know um, how deeply people are affected by this side of you. Okay. Yeah, like why are you rushing back home and stuff like that? So I'm seeing if you guys ever go on a date with these love interests or these crushes and stuff like that. Like I said, you guys do know how to open up, have fun, kick it with them, chill with them, but you also have to remind yourself, not only yourself, but you have to remind them that, hey, I have other things to get back to. I do have a life, you know, I have a life, and you got to respect that. So I'm seeing most of your crushes. They could be a little more immature than you are, okay? And they may even look at you as being phony or tricking them. Like, you tricked me. You pretend like you were this type of person, but you're really, like I said, I keep hearing the killjoy. But you're acting like a square right now. You're not laughing at my jokes. You're not, you're phony. You kind of tricked me. You're not the person I thought you were. So you might get accused of that sometimes, Paul, too. Yeah, people who don't understand responsibility, people who don't understand that it should be a balance, okay, when it comes to life, okay? Yeah, they don't know how to handle it. It's something else about this mothership I feel like I'm picking up on. Yeah. And I'm also hearing with you, Paul, too, um, because you come off in this way, and then later off you come off in a really mature way, like you got to get back to something. People may look at this as you guys maybe having something to hide from them. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Like some people, um, oh my gosh, I'm hearing you may attract a lot of people who they may feel like you guys are hiding something. Okay, I did not want to say this, but I feel like you guys may attract a lot of people who are already taken. You guys may be already taken. They may feel like you guys are already taken, but I feel like you may attract people who are already taken. People who like to use you as a space or a place to escape their reality, to get back to their inner child. And I'm hearing that, um, some of you guys may remind these people like, hey, I can't interact with you, as further as I'm doing right now. I'm hearing that if you guys do connect with people who are already taking, like married people, people who are in relationships or commitments and stuff like that, you guys can have a lot of fun times with them, can kick it with them, but I feel like they always want more. And it's something about you guys reminding them, like, hey, this is the reality. People do not like that side of you. They don't like you guys breaking their fantasy of what could be when it comes to you. Okay, you guys do remind them, hey, I can have fun with you all day, kick it with you all day, but you're married. I cannot go further in this relationship with you. It was something in the beginning of this reading I was picking up on when it comes to you might have exes who may be in other relationships, but because they were only able to connect with their inner child with you, they may come back to you or want to reconnect with you so they can go back down to memory lane and can experience this inner child joy with you again. Um, but they know that they can't really go any further than that because they're already taken or already committed somewhere else. Okay. So some of you guys may be okay with that, connecting with exes to have fun with them and stuff like that. But it's something about you guys having up a boundary and letting them know, or bringing that back down to reality of, hey, you have a life, I have a life, we have responsibilities, and people do not like that. They kind of hope and wish that you guys can stay in this energy with them forever, but it's not healthy. Okay. And you guys will just be lying to yourself, Paul, too. Okay. So you're definitely the type of person, like I said, that ex lovers will definitely connect with you. They will keep you around as a friend, and I really don't think you guys like it as much. I really don't see you guys allowing that type of connection to get messy or to grow any further than what it should grow. I don't really see you guys wanting to be friends with exes, but I feel like most exes are always suggesting to be friends with you. So that's kind of like a iffy type of thing that you guys would jump into. I feel like you guys have a real life view of what it really is. Okay, you guys don't allow the fantasy to, or allow yourself to get wrapped up in the fantasy too much. And I feel like because you guys are like this, you're a responsible person. And you do, so, remind people and tell people, hey, you're still married. We can't hang out as much as, we used to. I'm still your ex. I don't want to go there with you. Okay. They look at this as a negative thing, like I said, because in some way you're kind of popping their fantasy bubble or bringing them back down to reality. Okay. And they really don't like it. They wish you guys were a little more, I would say, foolish, a little more naive, a little more childish, so they can continue to live out this fantasy with you. Okay. So I really wouldn't take this in a negative way, Paul, too. Continue to be the way that you guys are. Continue to have those healthy boundaries with people like this. And like I said, you guys may even have exes who are the same way. They already are connected to other people. They're really in this childish energy. They love hanging with you, spending time with you, coming up out there, either adult body and tapping into their inner child energy with you. And they might want to do this forever. Okay. But the thing that they hate about you the most is that you guys will not allow it. Okay. They feel like, damn, this person, you fucking up the moment. You're like, fuck this moment. I got hot back down to reality. Take your ass the fuck back home to your children. Okay, because that's where I'm about to go. Yeah. Okay, Paul, too. So that was all I'm getting for this fall too. I hope you guys like this. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much, you guys, for vibing with me and for rocking with me. And I definitely will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, Paul 3. So, Paul 3, what do your crushes, your romantic interests and dates and stuff like that, what do they think about you? What is a good thing to think about you? Okay. Just wanted to pop up. All right. So, Power 3, I got hope. Hope is always there. Even if we can't see it, optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive. Okay. So, I don't know why I'm getting with this. I'm getting Aquarius. And I'm looking at the rainbow. I'm looking at this rainbow. And it's in the sky. And this, fairy is looking at the sky. The sky is really illustrated and it's put into focus. That's the main thing I'm focusing on with this card. So, Pile three, you could be a air dominant sign or air dominant person. Okay, you may not be air sun sign, but you could have a lot of air placements in your chart. Okay, I'm seeing Mercury, and I'm also seeing Venus and Moon. So you guys could have a Venus, Moon, and Mercury in an air sign, specifically Aquarius. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay. When it comes to your romantic interests and your dates and your crushes and stuff like that, Fall 3, they look at you as a hopeful person, or you guys bring out some sort of hope within them. Okay. I'm seeing that for you, Power 3, you may have a lot of crushes. I'm seeing for some reason, thinking about the Mercury sign. Okay. You might have a lot of intellectually stimulated conversations with a lot of people. Okay, I'm seeing that when people are having certain things going on in their life, they seem to always gravitate towards you. And I'm seeing that with one conversation with you, Power 3, they always come out of the conversation feeling so hopeful, feeling so better than they were when they first came into the interaction or conversation with you. Okay, I'm looking at this little bird too, this little dove. Okay. You guys make them feel like they're high off of life. Okay. It's something about you guys inspiring people to get out of their negative mindset and jump into a more optimistic perspective about what they're going through. Okay. The conversations are like life changing with you. So I'm seeing if you ever went on a date with a person or love interest, you guys may love to spend time, a lot of time talking to them about anything under the sun. And I'm also hearing that these conversations come off so naturally. Okay, it's like they ask you one question, and that one question can turn into a whole heap of information. You guys know how to go deep in a conversation with certain people. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be an interesting topic, but in some way, when you guys start talking about it, it becomes interesting. They start to lean it in more, and they're like really attentive when you guys are talking. And they seem to always not only listen, but they're actually comprehending what you guys are saying. You guys have this ability to speak and talk on things or talk on topics that make it easier for the listener to comprehend and understand. Okay, so it's nothing complex. You guys really don't use big words, and if you do, I feel like you guys are the type of person who you kind of gauge people's understanding and you speak to them in a way that they can understand. Okay, so if you know a person don't really have a vast vocabulary, you got a person to intimidate them through conversation with big words, you guys talk or speak with them in such a way that, like I said, they can definitely comprehend it and not feel intimidated or not feel offended or hurt. Okay, in any way, you guys make them feel, like I said, so good, so inspired, so motivated. And some of you guys could also have like an air of motivation to you. You could be a motivational speaker. You could have that really high pitch, news anchor type of voice. I don't know why I'm getting that. And like I said, the way you guys speak is so clear. It's very, very clear. Something about the air is very clear and concise. Okay, very articulate. Yeah, because I'm seeing that when you guys speak, they look at you really intently. They're like, okay, this person is saying this and that. They're really hearing what you guys are saying. You guys aren't just speaking to speak. You guys are speaking to fill them up, okay, to motivate them, to inspire them, to, like I said, to get them in some way or persuade them to change their mind of how they're seeing things. So they really look at you as a great sense or a great source of information, not only information, but also inspiration, okay? Yeah, when people leave your vicinity, they leave you guys the energy after speaking with you. They feel so good. They're like, damn, I like this person. Some of them always, they can't quite understand why they like you so much. So they may tell other people, this person is awesome. Or, oh my gosh, this person just makes me feel so great. Okay. So I'm also seeing that you guys have a certain energy about you. Okay, that you guys may need to protect, because I'm seeing that you could attract a lot of energy vampires, people who love to feed off of your energy and stuff like that. So you may be the type of person, you may be a loner, you may be a person who likes to spend a lot of time in nature, meditating, going outside and stuff like that. Okay, because you guys need to, I would say, recuperate, or just get your energy back up and running. Okay. Sometimes if you do go on a date, people start flirting with you. Like I said, they can say one thing to you, and from that one thing, you guys can go into a whole other topic, okay? And you may in some way help these people, or help a person. I would say come to a resolution, or find a solution to any problem that they're having. They're like, I did initially come on this date to flirt with them and really get to know them, but in some way they got me to kind of get to know and understand myself. Okay, so in some way it kind of comes off as a therapy session, and some of you guys are like, but I hate getting into relationships like that. I'm not that damn therapist. Okay, why could I meet people that I can actually connect with? And I kind of feel you, Power 3, but this is how you guys are coming off in a positive way to other people. Okay, yeah, you make them feel so so good. Okay, and I don't think that you guys I feel like some of you guys, Power 3, are kind of used to this type of energy. You don't reject it. Okay, you're not the type of person to reject people when they come to you with an issue, with a problem, even if they are supposed to be coming to you and getting to know you on a date or romantically. You guys are so used to this happening, you guys can't quite turn it off within yourself. Okay, so if you guys are open to fixing people's problems and stuff like that, or being therapy, okay, being a therapy session to other people, it's not all them. Okay, you guys do have the power to turn this part of yourself off, but it's like it's a part of who you are. You guys can't help it. So like I said, it's something really um inspirational speakery about you. Okay, like you, oh my gosh, you have so much passion in the way you speak. Okay, oh my gosh, it's like you are the type of person who, yeah, can speak to any group of people with your convictions and what you're feeling and what you're, just that hopeful type of energy within you. You can't help it. Okay, but you definitely can turn it off if you wanted to. But you guys can't help it. It's in you. Okay, it's a part of who you are. Yeah, because I see you guys talking. You start to become so passionate. You might use your hands and stuff like that. And people are like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, you guys definitely know how to connect with people. You know how to bring up those emotions in people. Okay, just by being so passionate in the way you guys are speaking. That, like I said, they go from flirting with you, trying to get to know you on a romantic level, to being inspired about themselves and their own life and stuff like that. And you guys really cannot help it. Okay, and it's kind of funny because I see this happening for you a lot, Paul 3. I keep laughing, I keep smiling, because this is how you make people feel. You make them feel really happy. They can't help but smile when they see you, or when they hear your name, or hear people talking about you. So I'm seeing that your crushes definitely may say this to you. And this is another group with the deck. It's something about this deck or pathway, because Pile 2 had a card with a pathway. So you guys got, this is going to be the negative side, Pile 3. The reality of you, when it comes to your romantic interests, your crushes and stuff like that, your lovers, and how they're seeing you. This is definitely how you guys may be in reality. Outside of their fantasy of you, they may look at the reality of you as being a negative, because in some way it clashes with the fantasy of how they're hoping you would be. Okay, and it's crazy because the card is hope. Play on words, huh? So you guys got light technology, 29, and 2 plus 9 numerology is 11. 11 is all about being connected to higher realms, being divinely guided. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys definitely come off as being an inspiration and stuff like that. I'm hearing that, like I said, if people want to get to know you, you quickly shift any type of personal intimacy that people are hoping for from you. You shift it to something a little more platonic, or something a little more broader. You guys aren't the type of person to truly get into who you are as a person. So sometimes when I get this technology, light technology, some of you guys may come off as being a little robotic. That's why I was getting the air signs, Aquarius in particular, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay. I was getting that so hard, that Aquarius, something about that Aquarius energy. Of course, Aquarius does rule friendships. It rules platonic friendships and expansion and stuff like that. Um, what's the word for it? I had the word at the tip of my tongue, but I kind of lost it. What is it? Altruistic thinking, okay? And also technology. So it's something about you guys may come off a little robotic, a little too, I would say, up in the air, a little too out of this world, that some people feel like they can't quite gauge who you are as a person. It's like you guys kind of use this inspirational type of energy about yourself as a reason not to get close to people. So sometimes people feel like you guys are just a little too cold for them. Okay, people who are a little more in tune and tapped into their emotions, a little more fiery, a little more passionate, can kind of feel like you guys are just not who they expected you guys to be. They feel like, well, damn, this person is very inspirational and hopeful, and they give me hope and stuff like that. But every single time when I'm trying to figure out who they are, they can sometimes block that by bringing up another subject, and that's not what I was talking about. So they can sometimes feel like that you guys are kind of blocking them off, or you guys have issues with intimacy, or they may look at you guys as being a little too emotionally unavailable. Okay. And I'm also seeing that if you guys are an inspirational speaker, you may do this for work. You may be a highly spiritual person, but it's something about not only being spiritual, you guys also are a little, um, it's something about you guys being attached to technology, social media, maybe phones and stuff like that. You guys don't seem to engage in too much of the mushy or sensitive side of life. Okay, so you can kind of sometimes come off in a really robotic way or really detached way, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Okay, so it's like they kind of love you and admire you, your lovers, your crushes and stuff like that, romantic interests kind of admire you because of this trait, because of, this in you, the ability to inspire them, to motivate them, to bring in some sort of hope, and to get them to see or think a little more optimistically about themselves and about life overall. They may feel like, yeah, that is a great thing to love about you, but they feel like that is all you guys have to offer, or that's all you guys are willing to offer. You guys really aren't willing to offer your deep self or your intimate self, and they feel like you guys may be hiding behind this persona. um yeah, they feel like you guys feel like, they feel like you guys may not have anything else to offer, and that's why you guys come off this way. Okay, they feel like you guys have a lot to hide, that you guys may be so wrapped up in your own world, in your own, I would say your own, because this definitely could be a job, you guys. You could be a spiritual person. You could be that spiritualist or motivational spiritualist and stuff. They feel like you're so wrapped up in, your purpose. Okay, maybe your purpose. You may even tell people this is your purpose. That you guys are not checked in with reality. Okay, yeah, something about being detached and robotic. They feel like you guys are not the right person or the ideal person to really date or to open up to in a romantic way, because they feel like they will always get blocked or they will get put off for something else. Okay. Some of you guys could be on social media. You could be a spiritualist, or you could be a motivational speaker who likes to reside on social media. And they feel like in some way you guys hide behind your social media, or you guys show up in your social media presence or your social media persona, and you guys hide the real part of yourself because you really don't want to. You really don't want to open up that part of yourself. You really don't want to show people the real side of yourself. Yeah, it's something custom. Yeah, it's like a news anchor type of voice or personality. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like they feel like, okay, your crushes, your love interests feel like you guys are not real. Okay, Yeah, something about feeling like you guys may be an NPC. Okay. Yeah, they feel like this person is so fucking detached from reality. Yeah, they can give me this inspirational, talk and stuff like that. But who is the real them? Who's the real person? Who's the real Paul Three? I don't understand them. Why are they hiding and running from me? Why when I ask them about, their past relationships or how they feel about this, or why when I get them compliments, they turn it into something else. Okay. They hate that. People hate this about you. Okay, you guys may have a really good reason of why you really don't want to, delve into the mushy and gushy sides of relationships and connections. You may have a really, good reason why you don't do it. But I feel like some of you may be highly into yourself. You maybe want a self healing or a self discovery journey. Okay, and you guys may don't have the capacity to be emotionally available or enmeshed with another person, and that's perfectly fine. But you guys have to make sure you're actually telling these people. Okay, let these people know what it is. Like, I ain't got time for your eyes. I gotta delve into, my purpose. Okay, I'm being divinely guided to be this way or to behave this way. Okay, how you guys show up as, I feel like you guys show up as a person who is for everyone. Okay, I'm seeing platonic universal love, not for everyone, but not in that way, Paul 3, but a person who is definitely on, who has a purpose to fulfill. Okay, and nothing and no one can stop you. And sometimes I feel like, if you guys do have a job or a career like this, you guys really are on a discovery, um, life purpose path or something like that. You really don't have the time to constantly date. Okay, so sometimes you guys could be that type of person who, in some way, persuades people to see things in a different way. Like, I'm not, it does not mean I don't love you. It does not mean I'm not here for you. It's just that I have bigger things to do in life and you have to let me just flourish. I'm also seeing you guys may leave a trail of broken hearts of people pining after you, crushing after you. Some of you guys may be into open relationships or just relationships that does not require you to spend too much time on being truly intimate with people, and sometimes it can hurt people. Okay, so you may find yourself in situations where you are constantly explaining this to people or trying to convince them to see things in a different perspective and not take things so personally. Okay, but I'm saying that if you guys are running into situations like this, please find other people who are on the same path you guys are on, or a similar path, or who can actually understand this without you guys having to explain. If you guys understand what I'm saying, Paul 3. Okay, because in some way you guys could be in the wrong. Okay, playing with people, getting people to fall for you, and then trying to convince them that they should be okay with how you guys are with your life. Okay, that's kind of unfair sometimes, Paul 3. But this is what your lovers, your crushes, and your love interests do not like about you. Okay, that you guys are really robotic. Okay, that you're not as open and vulnerable. You may say a lot. Okay, you may behave like you're opening up a lot and stuff like that, but it's not real. It's not what they're wanting. It's not deep enough. It's not emotional enough for them. Okay, so I mean, I'm not saying don't be yourself, but kind of look at how you guys may be, affecting people. How deeply you guys could affect people. Okay, I still got love for you guys, Paul 3. Ain't nothing against you. But yeah, Paul 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys so much for being with me and for rocking with me on this random ass day for this random ass pick a card. I definitely will see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.